Welcome, and we are back again on the red carpet, and this time we are with Josh Carlin and Sarah Millam from Shots. I saw this, and this was a fun film. And when I saw Shots, I, in thinking comedic, for some reason I thought that it was just going to be still photos that was going to lead us down a comedic journey somehow. But that's not what it was. It was something that we all can relate to um, during this time in our lives. Without giving away too much, can you tell us something about that? I'm gonna take it to you, Josh.
Sure. So we wanted to make a film, let's say, that expressed some of our frustrations about the last year or so with the COVID and how people were reacting to it. And we thought in March of 2021 that, well, certainly by the time we have this film done, we'll be done with all this. Obviously, things have changed a bit. But, I think that that film really captured how we and a lot of people were feeling early this year. And it's now a time capsule of what,
What that moment was like.
what that moment was like. Yeah.
And what was that moment like for you, Sarah? It was filmed during the pandemic. It was just like the two of you there, with the exception of some off-screen. Well, it was you alone. You were solo. Right. Okay.
It was just us making
little
the film.
quarantine project.
It was our quarantine couples project. Yeah.
Yes. And what was that like for you? It's just
It was interesting. I've never been in a film before, but he pretty much just told me what to do. And I didn't have any idea what it was going to be. He didn't really tell me exactly the story until we were done. So I was kind of in the dark too until we saw the whole thing. But as a nurse, I found it comical too. It's a very long year for us, yeah.
I would not have thought that was your first time. Really? It's your first time on really awesome. You did a wonderful job. Yes, a natural, a comedic actress at that. You were wonderful.
It was like a real test of our relationship. How long can I give her direction on screen before we're like out?
Yeah, I
And
had
we
a
picked
cutoff.
It's about 2.5 hours, and then we're done shooting for the day, and then we move on a couple days later and come back.
It turns out I wouldn't want to be an actress in real life. It's a bit time consuming, yeah.
All right. Well, Josh, is there anything else that you're working on right now?
Documentary projects. Um, I'm primarily a documentary filmmaker. We did a narrative short, sort of as an exercise in doing something a bit different, and now I'm back in the documentary world. I'm working on a short about my great grandparents' farmhouse, which is more sad and scary, a little bit funny, but mostly sad. A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
And I saw that you had something to do with National Geographic, right?
Yep, I did have a short that was picked up by National Geographic a couple years ago, which was about the struggle of LGBTQ Ugandans for human rights. So my work covers a whole range of subject matters.
And where can we find more information about you out there? Can we follow you on Instagram, Facebook? Do you have a website?
Yeah, you can find me at jcarlin.com, jcarlon.com.
Thank you. And do you have any words of wisdom as we go into the night?
Wear your mask in the theater.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having your show here. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Thank you. Take care and be well. Okay. I'm totally vaccinated. Right. Thank you.